Alright. Yo, what's going on everyone? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Oh, man swore within 2 seconds, bruv. Right, what's going on everyone? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. So today I've got, you must have seen the LA Times post about CALI weed and vape pens and pre-rolls and all that. And if you ain't, I'll have a link in the description or the comments. Just have a look, read it for yourself. Read it for yourself, make your own mind up. So let me just give you a rundown of the story, yeah? Please subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up at any point in the video if you liked it, and yeah, let's crack on. So the LA Times went and bought a load of different companies' pens off the shelves, loads of them, 49 in fact. So 49 different flavours, different brands, different strains. They sent them off to an independent lab. Now, 25 of these pens come back with contaminants in them. Like, I mean, not just a little bit. I mean, these contaminants, pesticides that are in these are insane. Like I was just telling someone, yeah. So some of the pesticides, right? They are, some of them are like, you get paralysis, for instance. Some of them. One of them, right? This is a mad one. They tested it on rats, and do you know what it done? This pesticide that's been banned, that's been found in these pens, it fuses bones together on rats. So that's probably going to do the same things to humans, isn't it, right? So these are naughty, naughty pesticides that have been found in these pens and pre-rolls. So it's the flour, and pens are made from flour, so it's everything. It's all grown, yeah, in the same sense. This is another thing. They released another article showing pictures of these Chinese chemicals that have been shipped over that are illegal to be used. They don't use them in the UK. They're not allowed to be imported in this country. It's just, you know, like real bad stuff. And some of these companies have been using them. So these are some big companies as well. Like one of these companies, West Coast Cure, you may have heard of them. They've got pens all over the place. Another one, Backpack Boys, and another one, Stizzy. Now they're just the three of them, and they're up there with some dodgy stuff in their things. Now the people of these companies are coming back and saying that these LA Times have tested fake pens and they're going to do their own independent testing, but that's a bit further down the line. I'm just telling you what the story is so far. So talking about these chemicals, yeah, that leads me on to the next part. Right, so the Californian Department of Cannabis Control, these are the people that are supposed to look after you, make sure what you're consuming is safe. You have the same thing with tobacco, you have the same thing with alcohol, and so on, yeah? So these people here are the ones that decide what the labs are testing for. So when they've done the regulations for the labs to do the tests on certain compounds and pesticides in the flour or pens, now that was written up in 2017. So since 2017 till now, the companies, all these other companies have been coming in and they tweak the chemical structure of that test. You know, like they do with cannabinoids, for instance. They can tweak it a little bit to get around a law so it can't be tested for. You see what I'm saying? It's the same principle. It's the same product, just tweaked a little bit out in China. This is basically where it's coming from, out in China, all this stuff. And they're getting around lab tests. And the CDCC have not been transparent at all through any of this. Now, people have been asking, what are the repercussions of someone that doesn't pass these tests and fails them badly as well? What is there a mad fine? Do they lose part of their license? What happens? And the CDC have not commented. So no one knows what goes. If it's just a little fine, then these companies are going to buy it and just keep selling it. Because at the moment, as we speak, there's been some estimates done, and there's roughly 250,000 of these products still on the shelves now, not been recalled. I mean, come on, there's something a bit sketchy going on in there. And also, the CDCC have declined an interview with the LA Times on the matter. It just makes you think, now, what is going on? And California have got some big tax laws. Just wondering, where's the tax money going? Where's it all going, eh? Which then leads me on to the labs. Remember I said the CDCC are the ones that decide the regulations? Now the labs, they have their own prerogative. These are independent labs. Now the independent labs, they want business. Of course, they're independent. They're not state or government run. That's what they're there. They're a business. They're there to make money. So when Backpack Boys or Stizzy comes in and goes, here, go test this for me. Now they know who they are. They know they're a big company. They know they're going to get a lot of product and a lot of money by testing their products. Now it works in their favor to give them a better test, lab test. Of course it does. Think about it. You run a business. You keep giving people accurate tests that are coming up and they're failing them, but they're accurate. You're going to be out of business very quickly. That's how it works over there. It's a very sketchy subject. So it all depends. Like some backhanders, you know. Give me a good test, mate, bosh, and I'll bring my next 5 years crop through your door for you to test. Job done, innit? End of. So what makes me look at this whole thing and think, if you look at the list, I've listed off a few there, right? And there's one company that's not on the list. And I'm not saying this company has anything to do with it. They might not have just had their stuff tested at the time. But there's big company like Cookies, for instance. They're not on this list. You've got Alien Labs on this list. They passed. You know, Connected, passed. They work together, actually, in like partnership, you know, like they work together, same farms and that. I didn't see any, by my knowledge, unless I've missed a page, I did not see Cookies on that list. And do you think, like my tin hat goes on, and I think, well, is it someone been paid to do this? Is this all just a big, you know what I mean? I don't know, man, I don't know. So anyway, that's what's going on right now in Cali. And just think, how much is being exported over into the UK and Europe and that as well? If you've got all these products still on the shelves, come on, man, what goes out the back door that don't get tested? You know what I mean? I think I don't smoke Cali a lot because I can't afford it. So I'm quite happy that my budget doesn't go up that high at the moment. Until all this gets ironed out, I'm just going to stick to the medical, and I know a couple of people that are clean. You know what I'm saying, right? So, yeah. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel. Do all that. Share it to your friends. And I hope you're having a lovely day, enjoying this weather. And if no one said it to you today, I'm going to say it to you, all right? I love you, and I hope you have a blessed day. Peace out.